This is a disaster. It's a disaster zone, and it's horrible. The amount of corn down here is shocking to me. We have a situation here in Iowa. Iowa, if you haven't seen our other episodes, is home. It always has been. It always will be. I was born just north central Iowa. I've always lived here. I leave all of the time, but I will always come back to my home, and I love it here. And we have been hit by the most intense storm that I can ever remember. We were spared at our house, but so many people weren't. There's a lot of people suffering. There's a lot of people injured. There's a lot of people whose homes have been torn apart. Almost every tree is down over in Cedar Rapids. It is crazy, crazy. And I'm gonna be driving right through that because I'm headed over to a farm to take some pictures on my way to Wisconsin, where we're gonna be filming for RFD TV. I'm meeting the crew there this week, and I am riding solo. None of my family could come. I am gonna be driving right through the heart of the devastation. And so I brought my drone. I'm gonna take a look at it, and it struck me this morning that they are in dire need of supplies there. And so I've got some empty space in the back of my car. See, I just put the seats down and made some space. I'm gonna go load up as much water as I can, and I'm gonna find somewhere to drop it. I'm gonna get it to somebody who needs it. It's the only thing I can do right now. So that's what we're gonna go do. So let's go get some water. So that was a little bit of a workout. Not much compared to what all the people are dealing with over there, trying to get everything cleaned up. So it's the least I can do. So I got the water. I'm gonna hit the road. We're headed a few hours east and a little bit north. And let's go see what we see. So I pulled off along the road. I am between Bondurant and Marshalltown. For anybody that knows Iowa, I'm cutting through the state. As you can hear, I'm right here on the highway, and the amount of corn down here is shocking to me. I'm actually shaking just looking at it. I've never seen anything like it. This whole field is basically down, like when you get up and over the ridge, and the one across the street, and the one back there, and the one over there. They're all down. This is what 10 million acres of corn down looks like. This is a disaster. It's a disaster zone, and it's horrible. hardest hit area so far as I can tell. I mean, it's progressively gotten worse. I have traveled over 100 miles and there's been downed corn the whole way. I don't think I've seen a farm field without downed corn. Now we're getting closer. I see a lot of fires burning. People are obviously burning trees that came down, but you can just see the devastation get worse and worse. And so my passenger back here has been a good rider. The water, you can hear it jiggling. But I'm excited to drop it off here in a little bit and hopefully get it into the hands of someone who needs it. So let's go do that. bunch of cases of water. Just right here? Okay, thank you. Go unload. So that went well. As you can see, all the water's gone. And there's loads and loads of it up on the curb. There's a steady stream of cars coming in here, and it will never cease to amaze me the goodness of a human being, because this town has been devastated. I'm in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and there's cars from all over the state who've come to drop off stuff here. I can see all different counties on these license plates, but there's their own too, who probably have experienced some loss, and they're still here showing up for their neighbors in need. So Iowa needs some help, okay? And we'll get through it. We're strong. And so I want to show you right now what we're going to do. We're going to donate all of the proceeds of this shirt to the Red Cross. And we're going to make sure that those proceeds from that shirt get to where they need to go so that people can get some help. And we're going to also give you a shirt to wear that shows that you're proud to be an Iowan. And even if you're not an Iowan, you can be an honorary one if you want to donate some money to this shirt in this cause. So thank you so much if you donate right now and purchase a shirt. We're so very thankful. And again, all that money will go to the Red Cross. Well, that was a long day, and my day wasn't even remotely as long as so many of the people who have lost their homes or lost their crops or been injured through this. So just to recap, we got a storm in Iowa that cut across a big part of the state, and it caused massive destruction. And it was like a Category 2 hurricane here in Iowa. It's never something that we've seen before for this long and this wide, and massive destruction. Over 10 million acres of corn is down and potentially destroyed. And this is going to have a huge impact on the rest of the world, okay? And so my heart goes out to all the people who've lost their homes or have lost their crops. And if you can give anything, if you can drop something off at a donation site where people have been hit, please do. If you can't and you want to purchase one of our shirts, all of the proceeds will go to Red Cross. And so we can promise that they'll get to the right spot. With that, I have landed here at the hotel. It's time to shut down. If you liked this on the road episode, be sure to hit subscribe, turn on notifications so you know when we're going to be back with you. And I hope that I've got a more positive story to bring you down the road.